media that regarding sales, bonuses, what have you. Hope you're having fun. I'll talk to you again soon.
Bye. Alright, greetings and salutations, everyone. As you can see, I was busy. Some noise up here. I was busy watching Jerry stream like everybody else. Hopefully the raid. Oh, I guess the raid button hadn't fired off yet. Alright, let's try this part 2. Greetings and salutations, everyone. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, and it is time for Follow the Noob. I am, of course, your loving Samius Garobo, the Clan Garobo. And, Truckin' Gamer, I don't know if you're still here, still hanging out, but, the Inquisitive Tree is weird. The Inquisitive Tree tier thing. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this one you do need both. One of them you only need search. Maybe it's not this one. Yeah, see, it says when you're in range to spot them, but you don't have to spot them. Okay? So the search just runs at -4 penalty. But you have to be within range. The other one, like the elf tree, says you have to spot them and then you search them out. So if you're watching, the Inquisitive Tree is different than the other trees. Alright, anyway, this is a side project I have on the hardcore server. I don't know how long I'm going to be working on it this morning. Depends if, like, my bigger group comes together or not. I have no idea, to be perfectly honest, what's going to happen. I'm just like babying this here. Technical cannot join today. Alright.
Oh, nice.
Understandable. Hey, good morning.
Salutations.
What's up, Nim?
Not much. I was just waiting for the Wednesday live stream, and I saw they were hosting you, so I decided to stay.
Yep. The Wednesday stream just wrapped up, and I am Follow the Noob. Lunchtime. That's right, lunchtime. That's why I'm here. But yeah, I was just trying to answer a question as Jerry was wrapping up here about the Inquisitive Tree. And maybe you can confirm, if I remember correctly, / what I reread. But the Inquisitive Tree auto search does not require spot. It just will only go off when you are in range of spotting.
Yeah, it goes off a search. Your search -4.
Yep. So, who is that? Hibernum. Thanks very, very much, my friend, for the follow. Appreciate you.
So I missed the lunch live stream?
You did. You did. I was half listening, but I was also mostly working on this side project. So, one of the things that I have been kind of, unfortunately, whatever, taking on is being the trapper for the different people that are leveling up. So, I'm working on getting another trapping character in position because we took the last 2 of my trappers have died in another man's treasure.
I saw Samius traps die. You know, I barely passed you on the Samius Garobo tune. I think I'm like less than 100 ahead of you in the favor boards.
Yeah, I should probably jump in with you guys when I'm not doing the other character, the Samius Garobo, because my leveling partner... So here's the deal, right? Beef has been my leveling partner. He's the only one that's been consistent. And So when your leveling partner dies on hardcore, it's like both of you die, right? So
Yeah.
I have been re-leveling up another character with beef, and that is the Samius character, right? Samus, but with the Z. And that character we've just been doing Reapers like crazy, right? And I really like that because one of my goals is to also get on the Reaper leaderboard with that character. But Beef doesn't care about that. Beef only cares about the 5,000 favor. Well, it's like, okay, well, the peanut butter and jelly go together. And now Tobrel is here to kind of be helpful, but Tobrel's goal is the 10 Reaper points and level 20. So, like, everybody's goals are a little bit different, but that means if one of us dies, then we either all have to start back over again or we have to adjust our gold. Yes, this is Nivin, the famous DDO streamer. Anyway, so, it's a little bit funky. It's a little bit weird. But I'm trying to put some different trappers in some different levels just to be able to go in and help people. So, like, with Nim, for example, I went in, I did the swim on another man's treasure with him, I think once. Now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you? Oh wait. Side note, real quick. Did you hear Toxicoma quit Hardcore League?
Yeah, I heard that. I think you told me that.
He died on Vaughn 6.
Poor Toxic Mama.
I was so shocked. Like I couldn't even talk to it. Like freaking Dom was like, "You literally said, how is it possible that you died?" And I'm like, that's not what my brain wanted to say. That's just what my mouth said. Like, I was just trying to gather, like, what happened. But, like, I guess I said that kind of sounds very, how you say, like, I guess superiority complex, but that's not what I wanted to say. I wanted to say, like tell me what happened. And okay, so what happened was, the first person that ran behind the rock, which, Vela, aggroed on a person that's behind a rock, thus causing her to do her range stuff, the Comet Falls, the roar that does damage, and the trips. And so basically her range attacks started going off like crazy, which affects even people who are just waiting at the gate, right? And, like, that's a no-no. You need a melee person to go up there as fast as possible, so that way she does her melee stuff, the claws, the infernos. So Toxicoma got beat down and no one healed him, and RIP.
Wood just says Tox was on hardcore today, I think. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh, hey,
I wouldn't be surprised. He's really hard to, like, he's very stubborn and silly.
Yeah, it's easy to think you're quitting, but then you don't. It's
Yeah,
kind of like how
I've
Shu
been
was
in a
blaming
couple
me for his
relationships
death,
like that.
but really it's Nim's fault.
It is my fault because I went ahead. Like, if they were in my group that did it, it would have been fine.
Well, I'm for Shu's death, the one that you were signed.
Oh, that was definitely whoever went on Reaper's fault.
Well, that was my fault. I was on autopilot, man, when it came to that. I have done that quest 4 more times since then, basically. I've had 0 problems PKing that guy. So 100% going in on Reaper was... and I had made... Like, I was talking about going in on... Because I rewatched the VOD. I was like, alright, well, we only need to go in on Elite. Because we're not going to kill these guys anyway. So there's no reason, blah, 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 blah. But then I went and I talked to the wife. And she was, like, all worried about her eyes and stuff. And nobody double-checked me. So,
yeah, I remember that.
So it's like, yeah, I should have been able to PK that guy most of the time, but it was crazy.
We could just call it spousal blaming.
I mean, I still think had you been there to de-door him like you were supposed to do, it would have been fine.
You did see the part where you're like, okay, go get him, and like.
Well, I was like, go get him real quick, and everybody, so we can get out, and then,
I
like,
rushed out, and then you're like, okay, no, this is going bad, and then I'm like, I'm already in the middle of this. I didn't even de-door out. I ran out the door inside the fort.
yeah. Well, I said, no, I was at 8 hit points. I'm like, all right, I can't stay. I have to go.
Yeah, that was a bunch of miscommunication on my part, and just like it.
So really, ultimately, it's Shu's fault for not checking the difficulty. That's what
I think there's just a lot of like, I think it was just life's fault. It was just one of those like life happens kind of things.
Well, all I know is if I was not distracted with the wife. So the thing that's going on with the wife right now is really awkward. I don't know exactly what she has done, but her eyes are like really red all the time. We've been to the doctor like 3 times, and he like put her on some prescription eye drops for a while, and then she's supposed to be off of those now, but they're still getting really red, and she can't quite see out of her. She can't wear her contacts because her eyes are so aggravated, but she can't wear her glasses because her eyes slip focus, and it's like, ugh, just this perpetual problem. So she's like really freaked out about it nonstop, and I'm like, well, where's it a problem? Because when it's a problem, we can fix things. I'm like, it's a problem when she's trying to work. I'm like, okay, well, let's just put the big TV in for your computer monitor for a while, and then you can have, you know, a 52-inch computer monitor, so even if the letters are a little blurry while you're trying to work, they're going to be 1/4 of an inch tall. You'll be able to see it. Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay, well then you need to either heal your eyes or stop complaining, because I have no other good answers for you.
Maybe she made an infernal pact with the demon Vathrul, and that's why her eyes are glowing red.
Oh, is that it? Could
That's
be.
what happened to me.
That's what happened to you. Vathrul came.
Yeah, he was like, sell me your soul and I'll give you great powers of beyond imagination. I'm like, does that mean free Playboy TV subscription? He's like, sure, why?
He was like, no, I mean powers beyond your imagination, silly, not powers that you can imagine. You're like, oh, sweet. And then really, it's just like the ability to get 6 hours of sleep a night. That's beyond my imagination right now.
And the remote control is always like in
oh, you can always find it. Oh man, all the gamers should do a group on hardcore. Well, honestly, I wouldn't say all of us, but an awful lot of us have played together on the hardcore server. So, like Nim and I have played. Obviously, Shu and I have played. Top Hat to Lab and I have played.
I bumped into Pat from DDO Cast.
Played a little bit with Patrick. Although he was going to join us some more, but he realized I was streaming. He's like, "Well, I don't want to be on while you're streaming," and I'm like, "Well, then we're never gonna play together because I only stream. I basically, if I'm playing, I'm streaming." Unless it's like what I was doing right here, where I was playing as the pre-warm-up because I'm like waiting for Jerry or waiting for that next person. But really, if I'm sitting at the computer playing DDO, with the exception on Sunday evenings when I'm doing Explorer Zones, playing pen and paper, I'm streaming. There's like no... There's a reason why some of us stream like 40 some hours a week, and it's because otherwise our gaming addiction is just that. It's a gaming addiction, we can't have that. Up on the Sun is the saving throw ones, right? Oh no, that one's still good though. I'll take it. But anyway, Nim and I will probably end up doing more stuff together soon, hopefully. Like, what level is your character now?
Well, I'm taking a break on Nimdroid to let Dom catch up. I'm just entered the level 13, so I'm level 17. So I'm doing 13s on Elite.
Perfect.
Starting up again Friday, and then I was thinking playing Motone for a little bit. He's level 10, but he's not really doing anything. He's just there to be there, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. Samus is actually level the same.
I figured because we were around the same favor.
Yeah. Did I get some sleep after Talab's stream this morning? A little bit. I think I went to sleep around 5 and I got up at 10:12. So I don't know when I actually fell asleep. I did a lot of laying in bed. Excuse me. But yeah, I did get a few hours of sleep. Did I know you were watching? Watching Tlab? I didn't look at the viewer list last night, but you're always watching.
But I went to bed.
You did go to bed. Alright, what else?
It was a bedtime stream.
I'm trying to get enough free agent favors here that I can buy tools. Dirk's got a secret as free agents.
I was so happy when I broke 400 free agent. I was like, dude, there's nothing I can't do for these guys now. Like, I have falconry unlocked on freaking hardcore.
That's pretty good. Yeah, Beef was really upset that they didn't release Falcon or Inquisitive for purchase.
But today, Jerry said they are.
Oh, did they? When?
Today? He didn't say when. He just said yes, it's coming up.
Yeah. Well, if they again, what'll probably end up happening is they'll probably do it like the day after Hardcore server goes down.
Yeah, because if you really think about it, hardcore server is just one giant billboard for Inquisitive, and then right now there's two ways to get it. You buy the big special bundle in the market, which is Moolah, or you break your back backwards getting 400 like favor in the free agent, right?
See, and I almost think what they should do is they should put it up. Like now that it's in the last 30 days. I feel like they've already had enough time to advertise it, as it were, quote unquote.
I'm pretty sure whoever is working in their marketing thing is semi paying attention because he's also doing mantra. It turns out Samius is secretly their marketing division.
Let's just say, and this is one of the criticisms I had with the previous administration, and I'll continue to have with this administration. I do not often understand their marketing decisions. So, like I was saying, I think that they've had enough time now on, like, quote-unquote advertising Inquisitive for the hardcore. I think what they need to do is they need to slam it out there for everybody. Put it out there on not like a super high premium, but like $8 range probably. And then sell like another, 700 or whatever units of Inquisitive. Because you do it right now, you got 1 month left on the Hardcore League. Like, if Inquisitive is the easy button of Hardcore, and I'm not going to say it is, but it's definitely a whole lot easier than not.
I would say that it's really easy DPS, yeah. I wouldn't say it's complete, like, it's going to guarantee you a victory.
So let me put it this way. Samus is, out of nowhere, turned into the trapper for that group, right? I had to lesser into skills, but whatever. And then I picked up 2 monk levels and 3 arty levels. And otherwise, the rest of his levels are all in wizard. He's the only character from that group that hasn't died. 50 days left on hardcore. Okay, well, I heard Jerry talk about it being in the final stretch, so I was thinking that was like, okay, so this must be the last day. So I would wait until the last 30 days of hardcore is when I would probably drop it. But I would also probably drop it much less. So here. I want to be able to throw one of these heals before we get started. He's in the final stretch.
Yeah. They stretched them out pretty far.
So anyway, November 12th, right? Isn't that the last day?
November 15th.
November 15th. Yeah, so I don't know. We're not that far away.
I'm about 10 to I would say 10 days maximum, 7 days minimum away from getting 5,000 favor.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm
from Friday. That's when I'm starting back up.
I'm more interested in just getting placed reasonably high in the leaderboard, that's all.
Yeah, I just want bloody footprints. I don't. The leaderboard is good. Well, if you're gonna, how I calculated it, as long as you hit the 5,000 favor award, you're gonna be in the top. Well,
yeah,
right
you'll
now
be
there's
up there.
25 people.
Yeah, you'll get up there just by hitting the 5,000, and hopefully I'll have 2 people close to that. You know, I'm kind of hoping the Samius character continues to live. Get my 10 Reaper points, and then after that, I don't care if we just stay on the other side or not. Personally, I like the idea of continuing to get on the Reaper points. You want to help? Yeah, I guess. I don't care. You can use your microphone too beforehand. Jeez. But yeah, I would like to be high enough up there I can be like, see you guys, I'm a real streamer too. 20 is actually, I feel like, much easier than a lot of the other stuff.
Did you hear Bouncy died? Like less than 80,000 away from getting his 20th Reaper point?
No.
Well, he died. Now there's another guy that's around the same.
Level 20 on the hardcore is actually quite easy because that's just a matter of really just like walking explore zones and stuff around. Like, you have to do some.
You're a first lifer. It's 1.9 million XP. That's easy. 1.8, 1.9. Tomato.
What are you haying forehand? If getting to 20 is your goal, it's very easy. The thing is that most people have more than just getting to level 20 as your goal.
If getting $20 is your goal, then you probably need a job in Hardcore League.
Then you probably need to make me holler.
Holla.
So, oh, that's a nice crossbow. So I basically calculated you have to do 400 quests at the average of 250 Reaper experience to which is about the normal on Reaper 1. But you really don't usually do 400 quests in DDO, so I'll have to do some repeating of things in some places.
There's also like Strim Tom mentioned in the DDO cast, brackets. Like when you get to like modified level 9 and up quests, the Reapers start getting a little tougher.
Yeah, see, that is true. But I also feel like correspondingly when you hit those brackets, you are also much tougher. So like right now, unless a Reaper appears behind me on pretty much any character, I do not worry about Reapers. Because they're like, yeah, they're two clicks away. Like I have to click 2 buttons to kill them. but that's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Alright, is this my free agent's favor on this character? That'd be amazing. It is. Yes. Yes. Okay, so now she can buy thieves' tools. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, let's go talk to this dude first. They call me Fistin' Traps. I know, not the most PC of names. That job suggestion never works, but people continue to give it. I mean,
I know, right?
Always. I mean, I've always found that people can find a job if they look hard enough.
It really depends on your situation. Like me, I technically have enough felonies to be 3 strikes. So like McDonald's won't hire me because I'm a reliability. Like if I do anything off the wall and the cops get involved, and if a DA goes 10 feet away from me, like I'm screwed.
I don't know. I continue to feel like most people.
I would say 97% of the world is employable.
Even then, I would also say that most people. That's annoying. Most people can find some sort of work, even if it's part-time work, even if it's like doing stuff on Craigslist. Like, hey, I'll mow your yard. People who mow yards for a living, like their own boss, make bank. And they really only work like 4 months a year, 5 months a year. You're investing in what? You start with a mower and some sort of way to move it around. And then you, like, one of my friend's son literally... Oh, that's a free agent favor too. I guess we got to go back and do Misery's Peak. That sucks. What's forehands here? Forehand's level 7. Let's take forehand. Let's take advantage of the situation. Forehands here. And let's go do, like, Troglodyte's Get. No, that's not right. What's the other one? What's this free... Clear the Air? Oh, Grey Girl. Here we go. Yeah, let's do Fresh in the Air.
Yesterday when I was doing the pre-raid against the Demon Queen, I
Log
sold
on.
Scorpion stuff, and I could not make the jump back up on the column to get back to the main room, and everyone was laughing at me at the live stream, and I was like, oh no, I don't have enough. I have like 11.5 jump at level like 16 or whatever I was. I was like, no.
You want to come on Hardly? Isn't that your crafter? I mean, if you want to come in and pike at the door, I don't care. We're just doing elites.
I hardly know her.
Is the new level 17 crossbow better than the 15? I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, dude, when I was doing the Demon Queen raid, I was hoping that Storm would drop. Because Storm is
yeah, Samius has a Storm.
You got Storm?
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember, Beef and I went and 2-manned it on Elite because no one would come on our group, so we just did it. And a Storm dropped, and he was like, hey man, you should take this. I'm like, okay.
I think Storm is like pretty close to the Rat Catcher in a lot of ways.
It's up there. I also have a Rat Catcher. The thing about Rat Catcher compared to... I'm too afraid. I gotta get this. Oh no! Now that one's aggravating. Because I was going to heal myself, but I was feared.
No, Rat Catcher has a ×3 instead of a ×12, but Storm is a base 1d12 die.
Not sure yet. I have a feeling I got like quadruple attacked with a...
Oh shoot, I was alt-tabbed. Whoa.
I think I got triple attacked with a Scorching Ray.
It was the Scorching Ray from that Guy with a star over his head. I can't even think.
Yeah, it was
The
a
guy
Trog
that killed
Shaman.
you.
Trog Shaman.
I think that guy that killed you with some damage.
Yeah, he hit me with Scorching Ray a bunch of times. No, he hit me with magic missiles. So he hit me with 5 magic missiles, and all of them did an additional 14 points of fire damage. So if I would have had fire protection 10 on, I would have lived. Or if I could have got my lay on hands off earlier. Ha! I like this character too. Dang it. And I lost a bunch of stuff and a bunch of money, really. Money's not that big of a deal. But I lost this Warple Quarterstaff, which was sweet, that I was using. I just got this Mukbang. This is aggravating. Alright, well. Yeah, I just got fired magic missile to death. Again, you can't let the losing ults bother you. Even though, again, I was really warming up to this character, and I was really looking forward to cranking her up there. We take another shot at it. But I don't want to start over from level 1 right now.
I'll take the. You want to start now?
I don't want to
grab a level 4 and start running other quests and let you come in and.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Thank you, though. It's possible that I could lesser Gamora Garobo here into that Trapper build, but I don't want to do that right now either.
You don't want to do anything. Well, that's the thing is that like I'm me personally, and I this might not come to a surprise to anyone. I'm a very emotional person. So when I die in hardcore, I need like I can't just make a new character. Like that character is just gonna be like whatever, I don't care, and just like fling himself into a trap because I'm just so emotionally torn from the last death.
Yeah, I'm not like that, but I am gonna take a mental break and I'm gonna do like something else on the hardcore server. I'll probably just like do some simple farming. Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Oh, the wood is silent.
Hey, Wood.
The wood isn't silent.
It's too late. No favor for you.
I watched. I saw that. I was talking to Becky, and it took me a minute.
That's why we died. You were talking to Becky.
It didn't throw a heal.
No, it
She
wasn't the
has-
heal. It needed a fire resist. It's okay.
I don't know that I would have been able to help on that.
No, you needed to stay at the door. If your one person dies, then we're really annoyed. Good
Well,
Trapper.
yeah, me too.
Get rid of this stupid hat. Alright.
What level are you on this one?
I'm on my 12. I'm just gonna do like some explorer action somewhere. I have to like re-earn a bunch of freaking random drops again now too. Like I don't have scorched gauntlets or scorched hand wraps anymore. Those are gone.
I'll help you, whatever you need. I'm on level 12.
I don't know.
I'll
I think
help you too. Oh, wait a minute.
I
don't have
think
all
I'm
those.
just going to do some chill desert stuff for a little bit. Rebuild my chi and then I'll come back. Why does it say I'm offline?
You're on.
And that I'm that I'm still hosting Stream Tom. What is going on?
It's
Okay,
showing you
it's
online
working.
on me.
It's working. Okay.
I have that problem all the time.
All right. Let's just go back to the airship. Let's chill out for a little bit. Clear our minds of whimsy. So, personally, when something like this happens to me, sometimes I need a break to clear my mind, and I like doing Explorer Zones for those kind of times. So I'm still making progress on the characters that I care about, but then I'm
Mindless
also taking a break. Yeah, exactly.
May I join you?
No! Yeah, you can join me. You let me die.
Me too. Can I? Oh, no, wait a minute. I can't.
What I like to do when I die is I like to go into the fridge and reach for a single hot dog on my 25 hot dog pack, and I grab a knife and
25
start
hot dog
cut.
pack.
Yeah, it's a weird number. I don't know why they just don't go to 30 or 26. But yeah, there's 25. So I take it, even it out, and I start stabbing it, and like I start throwing it all over the place, and then I clean it up. And the cleaning up process, it has a spiritual cleansing, and it helps me focus on what's important.
So
Right?
you destroy a wiener and then you clean up the remains of the wiener?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That just struck me as funny.
That's the
Wiener,
idea.
or
That's why
just
we were here.
throwing it all over the place?
I'm cleaning it up.
Why we're here. Dog, go
Cleaning
away.
up your wiener.
Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you, dog.
Especially the lint around the remains of the wiener needs to be cleaned.
The lint? You
Yeah.
have
Because
wiener
you know,
lint?
there's a lot of lint in my kitchen because it's inside a sock.
Oh, okay. Alright, this is
Your
starting
hot
to...
dog was in a sock?
Sometimes.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
surprise me.
Do you want me to explain it to him?
No, not on this stream. I certainly don't.
I was gonna do it, and never mind.
Isn't that what a Chicago style hot dog is?
Very similar.
God, I hope not.
Alright, let's see if I'm ransacked on this side of the desert. I honestly don't know. Looks like I'm not. Sweet. I think Samus is. So, doing this kind of stuff, right? On the hardcore server, I have looted a spell storing ring. I have looted like 7 or 8 dust carts, which actually are really, really good on this server. You really don't have a lot of trinkets that you want to use on the hardcore server, in my opinion. Unless you're lucky like Nim and you manage to pull the good
Kill
spell storing
Lavender.
trinket and then refuse to go do even the quest on casual to get it upgraded.
I'm considering doing it on casual once I get my 5,000 favor.
But
That would definitely make doing Reaper easier if I decided to TR Nimdroid.
right. So like I've looted a lot of things. I still have not managed to get a Bloodstone, which would actually be really, really good. Underwater 1, Voice of the Master, and it stops until I... Like I said, the Dust card is probably, in my opinion, the best one. It's got a colorless slot, it's got 20 hit points, and it's got Dusk on it. So if you don't have the ability to give yourself Blur or whatever, it's obviously plus 10. But because it has a colorless slot, you can also slot in Vitality, so it becomes a 40. There's a good one at later that gives you 40, but it's like level 15, I think.
Yeah, I'm freaking. If I wasn't using the Cursebane trinket for MR I would totally have tried to buy a dust cart off you.
Well, I probably just would have given you one. It's fine. But said I don't like the curse trinket or whatever. I don't like it.
Well, for me, it's like I don't have a general sheltering items. Like I have my armor for physical PR, and I'm like, well, this gives me up to 34 MR if I wear this trinket, and that's like basically all it does.
Yeah. I don't know. That's on Nimdroid.
Yeah.
Having the
So-
the curse removal is actually, or resistance is probably good too.
It well, let's just say I haven't been cursed enough to, like, you know what I mean? There's no like, oh, I wish I was, like, it's just there.
Yeah,
So
well,
I guess it's good because I hadn't noticed I've been getting cursed.
it's like we were doing Slave Lords last night, and I was cursed, I think, 3 times in that quest by itself. So, I ended up asking Terrell, I'm like, Terrell, you prepared Remove Curse, right? I remember you saying that. He's like, yeah, I did. I'm like, sweet, can I get a Remove Curse? And Beef was like, they sell potions. And I'm like, yes, but I have 3 potions, and I have infinite Tilbrel mana, so... It's like...
Only when he's with you.
Exactly, but sometimes like he will not be with... Like, right now, I have 3 potions of Remove Curse. They're heavy, man. When you're a little gnome with no strength, because...
Oh, yeah.
You know, reasons.
I want, like, if you don't have tomes and like right now, Nimdroid has a +5 strength augment, and he has full carrying capacity. Without that +5 augment, he will be at medium care. You know what I mean? Like, it's horrible.
Yep.
Oh, I told Jerry today. He kept talking about he's dying so much over on the hardcore. I told him that he needs to get tech as a healer. He really does help us stay alive.
Man, why you gotta
Did you
be
not see that posting?
No, why you gotta be digging at Shoe like that?
I gotta watch that
I gave
video.
him credit. He'll keep you alive.
Why you gotta be digging at Shoe?
Unless
Come
he's
on.
breaking boxes.
Yeah.
You think about all the boxes.
Yeah, think of all that box he's smashing all the time.
I used to smash boxes in high school, but now, no boxes.
No boxes. Yeah, that's fair.
She
That's
was
fair.
always breaking boxes.
Yeah, he's always smashing box. Just smashing it.
I love how borderline PG-13 this is.
What do I think about TRing on hardcore? I think that, in my personal opinion, unless you're willing to buy Hearts of Wood for the hardcore server, I feel like it'd be very difficult to TR farming up tokens.
Or there's another alternative, being lucky on your gold roll. I got a epic and a true heart on gold rolls, and I'm never probably gonna use.
Also, quick PSA. I don't know if Jerry covered this on his stream or not, but quick PSA.
Shards.
If you have shards on the hardcore server, you cannot take them with you. So, I'm not telling you to like go crazy, but I'm telling you to not have 0 shards on your account when the hardcore server goes down.
You only have what you need or what you're intending to spend, and don't save up a pile of it or anything, because it goes with the server, and when the server goes, it goes.
Yeah, I mean, you could always, if you have room, you can always like turn them into rolls, so it's not that big of a deal before you leave.
Yeah.
Just if you're sitting there like, oh man, I'm gonna have so many shards when I go back to the main server, because that, you know, don't. That's that's not
You
a
played
thing.
yourself.
Exactly.
Freaking but yeah, like, yeah, just get what you're gonna spend, and if you have more than you're gonna spend, then invest in rolls, because those are things that you can.
Yep.
Do you have that link still? I posted in the hardcore league about the transfer fact.
I have it somewhere, like I haven't deleted it, but basically they were saying, or you were saying, the share or whatever, is you'll be able to transfer any of your characters off of the hardcore server onto the regular server.
Well, I wasn't talking about that one. I was talking about the character transfer guide talks about what you can bring and what you can't bring.
Okay, I didn't read that. So inform us, Nim. see. Who do we gotta yell at?
Sorry.
Wood? Hey, Wood, answer your phone.
I am.
Okay, appreciate you.
What 1980s hit was that?
Hanging
Don't
out.
know? No.
Hanging it all out?
No.
Hanging it all out outside Wood's house.
That just sounds like some electronica from the 80s. That's how I know it's an 80s song.
That's not electronic.
That's not synthesizers?
No.
That's a chipmunk singing, wasn't it?
I see you
No,
using a
that's-
PM. Did you see the melee only PMs running around? I have seen a couple. Melee only PMs.
I've seen barbarian PMs.
I don't know how much I would love that. But I have seen a couple. One guy was really high in the leaderboard early on. Then I think I saw that he died, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, the one thing, and I think Samius probably would concur, is like the higher you go, the less people you see, because I'm like it's not because some people suck. It's just like some builds are not meant to go beyond level 11. I feel like so when you get up to like level 17 and to 19, you start seeing like very few diverse builds. So like you kind of get this idea that like certain builds probably make it easier to get up there, or if that makes sense.
Speaking of which, did you hear that Jerry was very curious as to how people were getting tens of thousands of Reaper X?
Tens of thousands of Reaper XP.
Well, that's what he said.
Well,
I
it's
don't know, the leaderboard.
It's not well. There's people TRing now. Like I one of the buddies I have is her name is Anna. She's a TR, and it's not hard to get 100,000, at least 100,000 per life. And so theoretically, like the people who have 300,000 right there, they probably TR'd like what, twice, right? First life got 100,000, maybe a little bit more. Just went back to one, worked their way back up, another 100,000. You know what I mean? Like Nimvin has to earn enough for 15 Reaper points for a brand new tune every life just to get one Reaper point. And that's just me going mostly 1 to 20, and then like a little bit at 30. So if you do a lot of different quests on R1, just like Samius says,
Give me a second,
yo,
please. Oh, no, I'm talking before he goes in.
yeah. I just want to make sure you heard, so I took a little break. So it is super possible to just do 3 lives, get with getting 100,000, and doing a diverse amount of quests on R1 to R3, and be okay.
Yep. I mean, like right now we're level. Like I said, we're 12 here. Right? I've basically done every quest on Reaper with like a couple of exceptions. We're at 32,000 experience, right? And
That's not why I brought it up, though.
Okay, why'd you bring it up though?
Because in the same breath, almost, he said, well, I don't worry about equipment gear that much because what you get from, and I thought, okay, that might be good some way, but you're not going to get that kind of Reaper experience just wearing RNG.
Oh, so he thinks that people. Well, Sturm Tom did mention that before doing Legendary Reapers, that he was just gonna do a bunch of like hard or something like that quests just to get his gear, just farm out gear, and then start hitting Legendary Reapers. Just getting Legendary gear first. I feel like that's a plausible. It's definitely not the quickest way to do it, but it's a very plausible way to do it.
The hardcore server is a marathon, not a sprint. That's the other thing I think a lot of people are not keeping in mind. You know, if I sit here and I spend an hour doing desert stuff, just chit-chatting with people, clearing my mind, and then I turn around and I play for 3 hours later on characters that, you know, need experience or whatever, then that's totally fine, because that's, you know, it's a sprint. I've spent time doing stuff towards a character that's important, but I also now I can move into the other character that needs experience or whatever.
Yeah, I think it needs a little bit of patience at least.
Yeah. That being said, I'm a firm believer in taking your character, knocking out the first 4 quests. I mean, people have seen me play from 1 to 5 or whatever, 1 to 4. That character that died earlier today was less than 2 hours old of game time. Right? Normally, I'm just like, get off the boat, knock out the first few levels in Korthos Island, or the first few quests in Korthos Island. I usually don't even finish them all. I usually don't even go out to the Explorer area in Korthos Island. Then I'm in the harbor. I'm on the harbor on Reaper 1. In the event that I can't do something, or I run into a Reaper that I can't handle, which at level 2 is a lot of them, I just leave. Just leave the quest. Start back over again. It's not worth. But if I can get through a quest, because a lot of times you can get through a quest without seeing a Reaper, or a Reaper that's not a challenge, right? So like Fear Reapers are scary later on when you have a ton of other mobs between you and them, and they have time to like get their dot going real high. But on why everyone's still little, you can just run up there and kill it. You know, if you have like a bunch of the Ghost Touch great swords laying around, like I happen to have, any character can take that great sword and just go whack at a Reaper 5 or 6 times till it's dead. But the Fear Reaper's not really going to like hit you back. So you can go do all the harbor quests basically on Reaper 1 pretty easily. You know, if you watch my leveling guide for Pale Masters on the hardcore server from 1 to 10, that character easily can solo their way through all the Reaper quests on R1 with nothing, just like whatever. You do have to, if you run into a Reaper you can't deal with, you have to leave, but you can do it. So like, I think a lot of people are scared of certain things. They don't need to be. Oh, I turned that air elemental to stone. That is wicked.
I totally agree, because I feel like a lot of things I'm like, oh, I probably can't do. Oh, this is kind of scary. I'm like, well, this is just a fear from 7 to 8 years ago, or me remembering it in R5.
Go say that's the thing. People are used to doing things on a much harder difficulty. And they're like, oh man, I'll never be able to do this. I have like 20 past lives on my guy, and he dies in this quest all the time. We should just do this on normal. And it's like, yeah, but you're doing it on R5.
Yeah, I'd like, you know, when going into Bond, well, before I even hit Bond 6, I was super scared of Bond 6. And then Pat was like, we did it in 3 minutes. I'm like, I could do it in 2. And freaking, like, that's just how, like, I'm an emotional being. Forgive me, I forgave myself a long time ago. Freaking, so I went in there and she didn't even get more than 2 claw attacks out, and she fell. And I was like, whoa. And then I'm like, okay, let's do freaking Slave Lords Part 3. Let's do Twilight Forge. Let's do Against the Demon Queen. Like, all that on Heroic Elite now compared to then is not horrible. But what, just, you have to go in with Murphy's Law in mind, right? Anything that could go wrong will go wrong. And so what you need to lower the can go wrongs.
Right. Nobody in my house smokes anything. Epic Gamer. If you're looking for a smoker, you gotta talk to Nivmind.
Yeah, Nivmind, the Almighty.
The Almighty now? He wants lung cancer. You gotta talk to him.
He has mechanical lungs.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't keep him in his chest. He keeps him in a drawer in his refrigerator.
They're made by Marlboro Company too.
Yeah, it's easier to clean. You just hose them out when you're done. Let's see. Makes me remember the build like some people does. They build up like they have all the items and all the past lives, then boom, they do nothing. Well, that's just it. So a lot of people ask me. There's always a discussion on my stream, usually from one particular individual, about why I spend all of my time TRing. Right? On Samus, on my main character, on Sarlona, I have something like, I don't know, like almost probably 100 past lives now.
I'm 6 lives away from having my last heroic and last iconic, and I have over 100.
Yeah. So like, Samus had, I don't know, there's lots of times, there's so many lives that I'm like, alright, well I'm gonna go do 3 lives of this, and then, oh man, I really need to just be a wizard. So then I went back and do like a wizard life, and then like, you know, lives that didn't give me any credit. But Samus is, I've got the triple completionist done. I'm probably pretty close to halfway through the racials. Pretty close. And then,
oh, racial's so good.
And then I really don't like iconic lives, but I'll probably have to start doing iconic lives at some point. But like, there's this constant discussion about why don't I just go to the end game at level 30 and like be happy with what I have for a little while. I'm like, well, that doesn't improve my character. Like, yeah, I get some gear, but what is that going to do for my character? Nothing.
It will make emptying your TR cache way harder. Like,
Yeah.
this is me speaking out of experience, because I did
You're not
go
wrong.
to 30 and enjoy my tune, and now I have a lot of 20 to 30 gear that I really wish wasn't there. Like, I wish I got later, because now I have to empty that shit out every life.
Say, I've got my TR cache whittled down now. It takes me about 30 minutes to empty it. And
It takes me 5 hours to work out gear every TR.
Yeah, see, but I don't pre-plan stuff like that, you know? Epic Gamer, please, let's try to keep it copacetic. Let's keep it super copacetic, please.
Oh, did you delete that? I didn't see what you said.
No, I didn't delete it. It was on YouTube, so nobody saw it anyway, really. Let's just be good. Let's just be good to each other. Let's not make
I
any
saw it, but I
jokes
wasn't paying
despairing
attention.
anybody.
Wasn't looking.
Anyhow, I don't know. I just want to get past this hump. I want to get my people to Samus's range. I want to be able to be like, all right, Tobrel, let's go run these things, and then I want to be able to turn around and rerun them again later with Samus. You know, I want to be able to get Samus to 5,000 favor. I want to get this character to 5,000 favor. I want to be like, I got 2 people at 5,000 favor on the leaderboard. Now what?
For you, and then once you get the, like, for me, like, if your goal is all the goals, right? I feel like once you get the favors and the level 20 out of the way, then it actually makes getting the Reaper points a little easier, in my opinion. Like I said earlier, for an example, if you could just get manage to get 100,000 per life, and you do 3 TRs,
Yep.
like just R1 Zerg 100,000 per life, which is not that bad. And then, to be honest, after your second life, by then, once you get to 15 Reaper points, R2, R3 Zergs, or not Zergs, but normal pace.
All right.
And then all of a sudden, bam! Like you turn around and you're there. It's when you start stepping up at awkward bracket levels where your gear is awkward, but the Reapers are like, "Ha, I'm stronger now." That's when you kind of like, okay, we'll step it back down to R2, R1. Uh, but you will already know when and where that is after a life or two, just getting that 100,000. And it's like doing push-ups, right? You do one, you do two, you do three, you do four, and then bam, you're done. Because you don't have to worry about favor, you don't have to worry about hitting every quest. You're just worrying about doing 100. What was is that 100 or 200 quests with 100, at least 100 Reaper XP each, right?
Right. Like I said, it falls quicker as you do things. So, and as your power grows, it just becomes easier and easier to make things happen.
Now, this is me saying that out loud. I realize there's like people with jobs and stuff. Me, like, I could get through a life either in like 2 days to a week. I'm not a strim tomer. I can just do a whole day's there.
Yeah, I can't do that either. But I plan to try to break his record at some point. Like, I'm gonna put a team together and we're gonna just like hammer out a life over.
Does he use potions? I only
think
seen
so.
like little bits.
I think he uses potion, like the biggest potion. He's got a plan. He has. I think there's usually like 4 people that go with him.
Yeah. With I'm gonna definitely once I'm done doing things that I want to do, I'm down to do stuff like that. Like, oh, I got a couple 50% pots, and I looked at the DDO wiki to see which is the big XP quests in every level range. Let's do this.
Right. Well, and so, like Samius, for example, right? Once we transfer this character over, you're gonna have all that shenanigans from here. So for me, I'm gonna get the 50 big XP potions back. It's very unlikely that I'm going to drink those potions over here in the hardcore server. So he'll probably transfer a bunch of those over to Sarlona. Come on, baby. It's terrible.
Excuse you.
It'll probably transfer. It'll just, a lot of these things will transfer over, and then I'll be like, all right, guys, I'm ready. I got 5 of these 6-hour 50% potions. I can drink 2 of them. Bam, bam. Let's go. And I'll be like, Samius is just gonna do like a Sork life or whatever. I figure if I can get a team of myself, Beef, Talab probably, and like I can actually put together if they make plans. Although Rhett's probably not good for a whole Saturday. But potentially Shu on a Saturday. Like I put a team together, like 4 or 5 people, or heaven forbid a full 6-man squad for 11 hours. I feel like you can knock out a level.
Does that certain classes enhancement trees have that, like if you're sneaking you move 30% faster? Do those stack? If you have like one from monk, one from rogue?
I believe you can get quite quick that way, yes.
If they stack, shoot, I could probably do it just doing elite, like on an assassin monk. Because like I was just telling the story because I showed people how to do Wrath of Earth with only killing 10 mobs, and I basically sneaked, right? So on Heroic Elite, back when I was doing my rogue lives, I did 1 strength and 1 dex int assassin build back at 120 was the cap, right? And if you have enough hide and move silent, or like whatever, hide in shadows or whatever it's called, you can literally get away in a lot of quests. Like if you can get your speed fast enough, you can do a lot of quests and like just doing what you need to do in the quest without the mobs. You pretty much cut you cut out the cake and you're just eating the sugar at that point, right?
So the challenge is the way champs and or reapers work now. So I still feel like you want to take and just do R1s. So like Samus on live, sometimes I just do R1, but now I've got so many things that I usually do like R2s or R3s. Especially after the rebalance, I kind of move back down to R2s. Because I usually play by myself, right?
Yeah.
Where if I had a group and we're just doing R1s, we just zerg through that almost like you're doing Elite. You get the 50% XP bonus. You get the extra 50% XP bonus because of your pot. Like this weekend would be the best weekend to do it. Like on one of these group bonus weekends or whatever. So you just like you have 5 people in your group, so now you're getting an extra 25, or I don't know what the percentage was per person. 25. So you like fill it up, you have 5 people, so you're just getting this unlordly amount of XP per quest. Are you kidding? You could level 1 to 20 in 10 hours easy, probably.
Oh yeah, especially with a buddy bonus going on.
Yeah, exactly. Like the bunny bonus, like you're like, all right, everybody, fresh TR, bam. Abandon Korthos immediately. Jump to, I don't know if he used any potions. Maybe not. Maybe you have to do Korthos. At least the first couple to get to level 2. At level 2, you go to the bank, you grab your level 2 gear. Which is probably not that much. You start running through the harbor like a crazy person. You're 5 before you leave the harbor, probably.
Well, honestly, like, if I bring Nimbin on, like, freaking go to farm out, enter the Kobold until you get to a certain level, and then you're off. Or no, Kobold's the ringleader. Because that's fat XP.
Yeah, the problem is once you start repeating things, it drops so fast. In my personal appearance, I still feel like you're better off doing the one-of quests on Reaper.
Well, no, I meant not do R1 like 10 times on like R1 Elite. You still get the first time bonuses for each difficulty. And
Sure. And that's it's fine, and that's a good way to like jump a level. From like 1 to 2 or whatever, or 2 to 3.
Is Nimbin so done with Korthos? Freaking, I just go straight to the harbor.
I typically do. So normally the way I do it is I just have enough XP stones that I go from nowhere to 2, or sometimes 3, but usually 2. Like I'll skip the first level because I just don't want to do Korthos. But really, the first 4 quests in Korthos will get you to level 2. They don't take that long. It's less than 15 minutes to do those first 4 quests. Like, whatever. Like I said, I can get to level 5 in 2 hours on the hardcore server on a fresh character. Imagine on a character where I feel comfortable doing R1s the whole time. With
Not
a
worried
team.
about dying permanently.
Yeah, with a team of people. Full ship buffs. No problem.
No shirt, no ship buffs, no problems.
That might be the title of the stream. I just have to not wear any shirt and be like,
let's don't do that
I think that might be illegal in India.
Yeah.
You might become a fugitive.
Not that worried about India's coming after me though. Come at me, bro. Speaking of coming at me and bros, I would like to remind everybody that this month happens to be September. And I am not somebody who's gonna like remind you in the chat or the title or whatever that it's September, or try to make you feel pressured to support the stream. But if you are having a good time, please take the opportunity to slam that button for somebody, one of your favorite streamers this month. $2.50 will make a big difference to those streamers out there. It doesn't have to be me. I would appreciate it. But if you could slam that button for somebody. These are last month's supporters. For me over here, as you can see, it's a pretty lengthy list, and every one of these people are amazing to me. So if you'd like to help and make this list for next month, hit that button, $2.50, and you'll be in my heroes list. Can you be my hero, baby?
I'm making a list for Hardcore League because, like, I noticed that there's a leaderboard for Favor and Reaper, but like I've also made a mooch list and a kindness list because one person I was playing with literally redid Whiz King 3 times and helped guide several people to Chains of Flame just to get him flat. And I'm like, wow, this guy's kind. He mentioned it was past his bedtime. You know, he didn't get to do any of the things he wanted to do before bed because he was like, you know what, I'm gonna help this lady. I'm gonna help. I'm like, okay, I'm decided that, like, you know, it's great that we're recognized, but I'm gonna make a YouTube video at the end of Hardcore for the top 10 kind people in my opinion, and the top 10 moochers. And Toxicum was already on the moocher list.
Oh, that's not cool.
Worse is when you mooch and then you die, so like you don't even benefit from the mooch.
Aww. I don't know, I feel like my squad has been doing really awesome.
Oh yeah, you're definitely on the kindness
list. They re-roll for each other, and like they pass gear really freely. The group's really awesome.
Yeah, the fact that you guys are willing to like step back and help each other out when any of you guys fumble, that's because I'm not willing to do it. Like when Dom dies, I'm like, okay, I'm just doing my thing while you catch up then. Like literally, we had a conversation that went into past my bedtime. We went until like 1 o'clock in the morning where he's like, are you gonna keep on like going ahead or are you gonna let me catch up? I'm like, oh, I didn't know it was like that. Alright, I'll let you catch up, darn.
You're like, no, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna re-roll or roll up another character with me. That's what you're gonna do.
See, yeah, like I wouldn't put myself on the mooch list because I'm not like benefiting off of anyone's success, but I'm definitely not in the kindness list. But like I as a self-proclaimed artist, I find beauty in other people's kindness. So like people who are willing to do what I don't do naturally, I'm like, oh, you guys deserve recognition. So on my YouTube channel, after Hardcore League shuts down, I don't know if it's gonna be a top 10. It might be a top one. Like I might meet the kindest people in the world. But yeah, like that's something I want to do, and I'm working on that.
That'd be sweet. That'd be a video worth checking out.
Yeah, you know, just to give recognition to people who didn't quite make the cut for the Favor and Reaper, but they did. In my opinion, deserves some form of recognition.
You know what I would like to see, and I don't know if they've been doing it, but I'd like to see all the world announcements on when people croak. And what I'd like to see is timestamp, not necessarily timestamps, but like them done by, like maybe it's 15 minutes or something to do the video, so it's like coordinated to the time of the Viper 17.
Yeah, level 17 down.
So like over the time that the server was running, it's like shows all the deaths like, and then they slow down, and then they slow down. You know what I mean? Like I think that'd be funny to watch a video like that, where you see every single death and you can like slow it down. Like the names start rolling across the screen. Speaking of, I just pulled up another dust cart. But see what I mean? This is mindless, easy-going, stress-free things. And if you're not already capped, XP capped, like I'm XP capped, I think. Maybe I'm not. I think I am, though. That's just like Slayer putting me over. Not Slayer, but the other one putting me over. I can't think of
I
what it's
spelled
called
your name
now.
with an E.
We spelled my name with an E.
Yeah, I put Samius.
Nice.
So far, I got Kindred for help flag people, even though he was flagged and it was past his bedtime. Bullywhiff did Elite Invaders instead of R1 that he wanted to do for the comfort of his party. Samius and Co for supporting each other when a member dies and also being supportive of the DDO community in general.
Don't you forget it. Do I have a 17 to 19? Yes, Samus is 17 with XP for 19, but Beef died on...
2 or 3 days ago.
No. Beef died doing the Blockade Buster. He took a Disintegrate from the red name champ, the captain. Like, he had to go fight the captain to get the seal. So he ran up, got the seal, but instead of just leaving, he fought the captain. And the captain disintegrated him.
That sucks. I'm gonna drop. I really need to start on these nim notes. I haven't watched this video yet.
It's fine. So I hadn't had the opportunity to play him anymore, except for like Explore Zones. Oh, because you're planning on doing a VOD in a Hawks today. That's intriguing. What time do you think? I'm not big on Hawks, but I'm pretty down with the Vision of Destruction. I might even try around 4 hours from now. It'll be around 5 my time. Let's call it a not 0% chance that I'll be there. I know, today the wife and I are supposed to hang out and catch up. We have not had much of an opportunity to hang out the last couple of weeks, so... yeah, I'm pretty down with those, knocking those out. Raids are one of the things that my little group is not necessarily the best at getting done. We have to put up the LFM and wait forever. Alright, I think I've cleared my mind to Whimsy as well, so I think I'm going to finish this run and then I'm going to try... I don't know, if I'm going to re-roll that monk again. I really liked how it was playing. I just need to have this is what happened. I took the time and invested in gear. So that's like the death sentence on a low B character. The second you invest in gear, that's all the XP I'm getting is the monster manuals. There we go, monster manuals. The second you invest in gear, your character dies. Well, not the second, but it's like the death knell for me.
Especially if it's Featherfall.
Yeah, sometimes. That was just like a thing that we had noticed was happening, was Featherfall would come right before death. In the first, 2 weeks. Superstition. Ooh, nice.
Yeah. It still works.
Oh no. Oh no. Burgundy. This is gonna look real bad. At least the blonde kind of made sense. What happened? Did it stop eating it? Alright, someone be ready to clip this if necessary. I'm gonna go from a tasty blonde to... That's not bad, actually. Not my favorite. That's not that bad.
Hey, you're just a.
What does it look like in undead mode? About the same. Alright, deal. Take it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I went from white hair to that blonde, and that was not that bad, but now this red kind of... Or this burgundy's not quite what I'd signed up for. Beforehand, just kill him like that. Just have the ground eat him.
Is it bound to a character or is it bound to a count?
What? The burgundy hair dye?
Yeah.
Oh, it's,
I don't know.
sell them.
You eat them. Eat them when I get them.
Well, you could have given it to your next character.
Nah,
Not that
it's okay.
You could do that in character creation.
Nah, it's okay.
Well, I am fool.
You're a fool? You're a fool? That's not very nice.
Fool. I'm a fool. I am fool. I think I will go and
Sell?
sell.
Sounds good. I'm going to shrine and then dump all this stuff into the guild ship. And then I'm going to look into rolling the next character. Or fixing the other chick, maybe his favor. Oh, favor saver, no! F. Oh, no one can see that.
The word is fudge cake if you can't spell.
Tell favor saver F. Alright, so I think this is what I'm going to do. I think probably go ahead and just roll up a fresh piston traps, even though she's not gonna, I'm not gonna transfer her. Well, I might transfer her, that character to a different server, but I'm not gonna transfer it to Sarlona. Sarlona's already got plenty of character slots burned. What should I sell to this guy? Ugh, excuse me. Alright, the rest of this stuff we'll go dump in the guild ship. So wood can deconstruct things.
What are you going to, when you get your one who does the construct up to level, are you taking it back to your regular server so you can have?
What is it? What was the question?
Are you going to take your crafter back to your regular server so you can have two once you get that one?
The other crafter is like not really crafting right now. Well, obviously because I'm on hardcore, but no, I'll take her back to I don't even know which character I have a crafter on.
Don't feel bad about it, Favor. I died earlier on this stream. I was pretty annoyed.
Yes, he did. Personally, I think it was because he was talking to Nim.
I don't know. A lot of it had to do with the fact that I just did not have a shield spell up. I did not have fire resistant up. Both things that I should have done. All right, poor Fistin traps. You died standing in a trap that I knew was there. I got hit 3 times before saying, oh, I should move. Alright, well that's kind of newbie. I agree. You win.
Not like it hasn't happened before, though.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is how I did her stats.
I don't like having -1s. Like they're taunting me.
Nope, not more con. Get a hot green girl to start with. It's close. Darken up the green. Pick a hairstyle that doesn't look ridiculous. I like this hairstyle for whatever reason on my monks. Facial lips are fine. Nose is fine. There we go. I like the triangle. Ooh, should we just do the cheek? I also like that the small. What? There's one with none. I didn't know none was an option.
Yeah, 1.
Fistin Traps Part 2! Yay! Yay! Oh my goodness. Alright, people are gonna get tired of watching me do this, but it's pretty easy. This is how you succeed. I also think I'm going to go grab a fresh box of Kleenex really fast. Otherwise I'm going to sit here and do that thing that nobody likes to do.
7 hours and 40 minutes? Instead of 4 hours? I think that's what that means.
Alright, so around 9 my time? Yeah, I don't know if I'll make it. We'll see. We'll see. I'll be right back, everybody. Once again, put up my heroes list while I go grab this Kleenex.
Oh, I'm still on it. All of a sudden, it got real quiet. good range level.
Whew. Had to go all the way up to the kitchen to find a box of Kleenexes. Okay. Let's see, where was I? Oh yeah. Let's get this on. Get this stuff out of the way. I think this will be a character that wears this crown because I kind of like it. I don't know, maybe not.
Wait a minute. Does a buddy bonus count for on hardcore server?
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. I thought they said it did.
There are no bonuses on the hardcore server.
I didn't hear Jerry say that.
Well then, not paid attention to from the beginning.
I'm not saying what you said. I'm saying what Force said.
Yeah.
I didn't hear him say that. I was under the impression that that's one of the reasons that they don't do that is because somebody who can't be here for the weekend is kind of at a disadvantage when they're leveling.
Correct, which is why
they didn't want to do that. So it would seem to me that they wouldn't have the buddy bonus.
Yep.
Stepping out of the grotto, you find yourself
I believe that
in
is the
village. The
correctness.
Sahuagin have threatened this place for generations. Judging from how it looks now, the Sahuagin are...
You don't get to go to 20, you get to go to 19, but yeah, Hibernum, I know this name, I just don't know how to say it right now. Hibernum. I don't know, if I'm around, I'll likely game, but the wife and I are going to attempt to watch, tonight is Suits show finale, which is like one of my favorite shows of all time. Suits. Suits, yep. And
I couldn't get into that.
Say what?
I couldn't get into that. I did Leverage and was pretty regular on that, and I thought Suits sounded nifty, but every time I watched it, it was like people dragging around having long, boring conversations. No.
Yeah, it is a show about a lot of talking. You're not wrong.
Well, it is about lawyers, so I guess it would have to be.
That's correct. But it's probably my favorite TV show that's currently on air. Let's see, Concentration probably is what's going to be the one. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it ends tonight. We have last week's episode. I'm assuming it's going to be like a 2-part kind of finale. So my hope is to order something to eat, cuddle up on the couch, watch part 1, and then watch part 2 probably mostly live. So I'm not sure when I'll be around, if I'm being totes honest. Alright, Forehand, are you still in the Korthos Island somewhere hiding?
No, I got out of there. Wow, what you need?
Okay, that's fine. Gosh, fine. No, I get you. Like I said, it sounds good. If I happen to be here, I'm down with Samus. If I'm around. Let's see. Yes to this. Let's see. I think we have to go into hit for now as well. So.
I believe you have mail. Should have mail.
Yeah,
Unless
there's
I
a letter.
misspelled it.
No, there's a letter. There's a letter.
The guild invite.
Yes.
How did I know?
Because I do that a lot.
Oh, so
No,
slow.
you could have just directly invited him so he didn't have to run to the.
You know, I
Right.
should have probably actually teleported to the Sharn docks, and that would have saved me a lot of running. I forget about that sometimes. Still can't believe the original incarnation of this. I feel so dumb. Alright, withdraw 200, not 2,000, 200 plat, please. This goes over here, this goes over here, this goes away, probably not tripping. I thought about tripping. Might as well grab whatever guild buffs we have. I thought about tripping on the other life. In fact, I even grabbed things to... gross.
I love being able to run fast. Not that you got the buffs up. We got the buffs up.
Well, also on the ship, that you get a 5% or 10% bonus to your XP too.
On our ship?
Yeah. I believe so. Let me look and see. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think so. I looked at all the. We've only got like 2 bonuses. Just
No, we have a bunch.
we have 4.
So we have all the bonuses I could afford to buy.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 to int. 2 to int, 2 to dex. The running around town, 2 to charisma, 2 to con, and yeah, that's it. Grab this guy.
Oh, thank you.
Well, say hello to Becky for us. She must have just come by and brought you something.
A bottle of water.
What's that?
See, she's watching out for your health.
Drowning you with stuff that fish pee in. Gross.
Water
That's right. Fish pee in it.
and all the drinks that you drink are not made with water, right?
I know what you're talking about. I drink tea.
Which is water.
No, it's tea. Totally different.
No, it's yeah.
Totally different.
You keep thinking that, buddy.
My boss will tell people that he doesn't drink water because fish pee in it. I love it. Makes me laugh every time. Alright, so the clock is on 2 minutes and 59 minutes up here on our guild ship doodad.
This appears to be the main story. It's a large
Do you want me to start a quest or don't? You want to do this to show?
I don't care. Do
I'll
whatever
the
you want.
one It takes 5 minutes to complete. That's the timer count.
I mean, if you wanna. Let's see, what was it trying to do? Oh, I remember now.
Lotteries?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to go in and break everything, get everything set up for when he comes in. Just make sure everything's broke before he gets here.
Oh, not in the stupid stance. I'm glad I didn't try to hit that button while I was like in danger. But I forgot about that stance and been really annoyed. Alright, what was this? This seemed good, right? Impulse of Fire Lore. Oh, not really. Now this would be okay if you're going to do the Warlock dilettante half-elf thing using impulse spells like magic missile. I don't necessarily think you want to do that particular build on the hardcore like this, but if you happen to have a Colors of the Queen up and running, that's another line of damage that could be coming in.
That's if you have Color of Queens on the hardcore server. That is.
I mean, that's unlikely, but that's why I was saying if you had Colors of the Queen like on the live server, might be a worthy build. Alright, so now we have int to hit, so we can at least hit things. Grab the rugged belt.
I would jump at the chance to go into the crypt with you, but
Go.
Oh, that 5% doesn't start until tomorrow now.
If you search the wall,
Also, it doesn't matter on live or on hardcore.
maybe he was thinking of leveling something on live.
there's a Sahuagin in here.
Maybe he's thinking that they will change their minds.
Come, dead son of Korthos, rise and do my...
The altar glows with dark power. And the
I should have focused on that altar a little faster.
Kill everyone in Korthos.
The Sahuagin were using this vile
Did you
power
knock that out?
undead. This must not be allowed.
Did you make this page awesome now?
A magical crest appears from the destroyed altar. If you take it with
He was doing that this
it may
morning.
be useful later.
Oh my gosh, Shoo.
Cultists about their evil work.
Could almost kiss you on the lips. But I don't want to get shooties.
Shooties?
Yeah, shooties.
As you slay
That's
these
some,
foul cultists, take care
leather
of your
thing?
own health.
No, it's like cooties, but for shoe.
Another
Gross
treasure
leather
chest.
thing.
Gross.
Perhaps the cultists brought it here, but it's yours.
Well, isn't that what shoes are made of? Leather?
There's another
Oh no, they're
Ah.
PVC now, right?
Croaks.
We can't
So?
kill any cows for shoes.
In life, you
Can't have cows anymore. Can't have cows to eat anymore.
The altar. There might still
You know, we actually use almost all of a cow.
crypt.
Yes, we do. We use everything.
Pretty much.
We don't use the farts.
We
Yep,
could, though.
dude, the methane gas part of it, yes, it can be used as fuel.
It's really hard to, like, capture, though.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah,
of hard.
no,
to
they
look
actually
out
have-
for methane.
No, they actually go out and pick up its poo off of the thing and burn it.
Yeah, in poor countries.
Well, they actually do it in this country. Some of the farmers do to
Whatever.
break even. They have little scoops on the little catchers on the farm tractors. On the not tractor, but
I've been a
That's
farming
yours.
person in Kansas my whole life. Only time I've ever seen anyone burn a cow pie in Kansas was if they were out camping and they needed something. I've never seen anyone take a tractor and gather up all the cow pies.
You haven't? Oh my
No. No, I think you're living in a fantasy land.
God. No.
Or in Tennessee, they do a lot of weird stuff instead of just their
Yes,
cousins.
we do. We don't eat corn.
Not
We
just
only
your
drink
cousin.
it.
The Sahuagin rumbles. When the altar collapses,
Yes,
third
corn
crest
liquor is a
appears.
vegetable, is a grain vegetable.
Glows with cold magic.
The bad part is when you know that homemade corn liquor is usually they use a radiator, so you hopefully that they remember to take the antifreeze out.
There's something odd on the wall.
That is actually why
If you search, you may
they,
be able to find
realistically, that's why they ended up outlawing the creation at home or baking at home.
disconnected the trap's fire.
Actually, you could still make
The chest is safe to approach.
enough for yourself. It's not against the law. It's just you can't sell it.
Yeah, but you're gonna run a still. You're gonna run a big still.
Revenuers.
Well, as long as you're not selling it, you know.
A
What kind of?
magical barrier
Give it away,
closes
blind
the way,
everybody.
and you think the
Yep.
last crest.
But yeah,
No,
no,
there
that's
was many cases of blindness. May I say there was many cases here of blindness.
The last devourer
yeah, that's one of the reasons why. All right, how much time's left in your clock? Probably not a lot, right?
42 seconds. Though I can sit here and don't end it until you
It
get
doesn't. Thought it auto completes on time.
in. No. I kill the 10 guys who are in the traps, or kill
Oh.
10 kobolds. It's only when it ends.
No,
Okay.
it ends after 5 minutes.
It
Period.
does not. You will see.
I think
you
there's
will walk
two
in, there will be
completions.
no
It's just-
minutes, and it says slay at least 10
Yeah.
kobolds. I have not slayed one yet.
I'm gonna
They'll
say,
all
I think
be in
there's
traps.
two. I think there's two quests on that, or two objectives.
Yes, there are. The crate has survived, and he has put traps on everybody. Now you just go around and kill 10 kobolds.
Well, I'm not in a quest beforehand though.
Did he set it to normal?
No, I wasn't in a group with him. All right, let's do it. Let's do it to it. Cha da 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 da. Even on this difficulty, I'm like not even getting this first kobold killed. Don't you kill my kobold, forehand, you monster.
Come and get your chip. There's some things laid around on the floor if you want any. to
I
pick
don't
them
have
up.
time
I
for
didn't
that. I ain't got time for that today.
Okay, I'm moving on to another.
Fisting guy. Can never find
Did you
anything.
get yourself a hireling?
Yeah, fisting guy.
Okay.
There he is. Come here, little monk.
You walk right by him.
Well, I just couldn't see him. So little.
That happens to me a lot.
Two here. Two here. I'm gonna keep you. No, I can't play UMD yet. I gotta get concentration up.
The next one is just breaking boxes, and I'll wait till you get through because there's no thing in that or challenge. I'll go up here to Cobalt Assault and run that one for you.
Well, maybe he wants to disable the chest or something.
Disable
I
your
can-
chest.
I don't know.
This guy can disable.
But then he wouldn't be able to do it.
Alright. I just still can't believe Forehand murdered me earlier.
I'm sorry. It happens.
Didn't give
What-
me
what
a...
did- how did you murder? How did?
He would have given me a fire resist, I wouldn't have died.
That's right. If I had fire resist, I would definitely give it to him.
That's a pure... Artie, you should have it. Come on. Don't act
I'm
like
serious,
you don't
I
have it.
don't have it.
Don't act like you ain't got it. Stop holding back from me. Just give it to me. Just give it to me,
I would if
Forehand.
I had it.
I need it. I has to have it. Such a monster. Just give it to me.
Could have bought. I forgot. I could have bought the wine. I mean the wines. The wands. The wine.
That's
Wine
why.
wands.
It's a level 1 Artie spell for you. What are you taking that's more important than that? You're level 5 even.
Oh. I don't know what I got.
Yeah, see? You don't even know.
There you go.
The second most forehand statement today. I don't even know what I got.
I don't. I just sit here and play the characters. I die.
Yeah, but you didn't die this time.
Okay, let's go back to Tennessee and this alcoholism. one of the funniest thing is one of my friends decided to make homemade beer, and he got it made. And he said, "You want to come over and try it?" And I says, "Well, taste of it. I don't like drink anyway, but I'll taste it." I get over and it's green, and I says, "I'm not drinking it. I'm sorry, I will not drink it." He says, "It's just the coloring. Don't worry about it." I says, "I'm still not going to drink it. Will not happen. I don't drink green beer."
Oops.
Why? Forehand, why?
I don't drink anyway, so.
You just said you don't drink green beer, which means you would be open to drinking like yellow beer.
I don't drink yellow beer either.
That's not what I just heard. I just heard you would drink yellow beer.
Ahead is the cell where the king of crystals
Seemed to be a lack of communication.
You can feel the life-saving heat.
I saw that movie too.
What movie?
Cool Hand Luke.
Well, that's not what
Dave
Cool
McQueen.
Hand Luke said.
No, what
That's
we
not
have here is a need
Yes.
for communication.
A failure to
No.
Not lack,
communicate.
but I like the
No.
word lack better.
Oh man, I love it when you two old people argue about stuff that doesn't matter. It's so fun.
Doesn't matter to you.
Doesn't matter to anybody. Doesn't even matter to you.
Obviously-
You're gonna be. You'll forget
Obviously
it
not.
tomorrow.
No, it does. It does matter to me.
You will forget it tomorrow.
Because that is not the quote. I misquoted it intentionally.
You'll forget about it tomorrow. Oh, I didn't take. No wonder we're screwing up. I didn't take any of my enhancement points. How are you not dead? Oh, it's a different guy. Man, that crystal's just like really giving it to him today. I really can't believe I punted so hard earlier on that death. That death is really aggravating now. That's how you know I care about a character. It's so weird. I would not have thought I would have cared about this character at all. None of the other yeah. The pure wizard I was still a little attached to. It still kind of makes me mad a little bit. He only is still alive because I will probably transfer him to a different server.
Level 6 just passed away.
Good. Good. F him. F's to him.
Fudge sickles, correct?
No, the letter F
I
for
like
like...
fudge cakes too.
Right, it's F for when somebody dies, you tell them F. It's like RIP. What were you thinking?
Like fudge cake.
No. Let's go...
F
It's
for
like rip.
respect.
Yeah, there you go.
I
F
don't
for
know how that makes
respect.
sense, but
F for respect, forehand. Duh. You don't F for respect at all?
No, I don't.
did you just call him forehead?
Yeah, forehead. Forehand and four hands. He's like a Cyclops. He's got 100 hand. He's a 100-handed one, except he's only got 4 hands. But he's got a massive forehead, ladies.
Yes, I do, especially in this tune.
Character.
Character.
Oh! I almost yelled at Nim earlier today. It was real close. He would go back and forth. It was aggravating. I tried to let it slide. But not you. You know better. You're not a child like Nim. Nim Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like sharing my toys, so I might be.
Alright. Unset. Falconry. Probably not going to mechanic, but we could potentially do some Shintao action. Could potentially Mystic. And we'll untrain that later. But we could also possibly do some acrobat stuff. Alright, I forget how many points we need to get to here. Don't die. I did die. I was very aggravated. So we have 6 points free. So we'll just dump those 6 points into this for now. Yeah, I faced a champ that hit me with 5 magic missiles, and each of the magic missiles hit me for 14 points of fire damage. Other chat, bud.
He would have told you that would have hurt.
Yeah, I was pretty annoyed. And I would have lived also, but I was feared like a couple seconds before, and I was unable to lay hands on myself because I had taken, I think it was at 40, like I was over half, but not like way above half. And I had tried to lay on hands, but I was feared and I couldn't. So take 2 of Fiston traps. She needs the last name. Like, and other stuff, or... I don't know if I told everybody, but I was messaging back and forth with Lessa last night. And, Chivalry, that we saw pass away shortly after Mythery, it was one of Lessa's alts. And they were doing Shadow Crypt. Apparently we're getting wrecked. With Patrick from DDO Cast.
You have weathered the
Of course. Every time.
After that traitorous Jacobin Drexelhand, he must have fled into the cell. Drexelhand isn't here. Now at the chamber beyond the secret passage looks ancient.
So slow. Yeah, there was lots of things I could have done to not have died there. I just wasn't thinking. If I was thinking, I would have shield wanded. I could have asked forehand for a fire resistance. Either of those things wouldn't have mattered. I'll try to remember to get a shield wand for this version soon. Of course, I would get a Evile Quarterstaff instead of another Vorpal one. Another Vorpal one would have been sweet. Yeah, it was just a mistake. I was running my mouth and not thinking. The real danger of DDO. The real danger of Samius. Yeah, take your 2 points of fire damage. Value. Alright, forehand, are you done with whatever quest you're doing?
I could be heading towards the end right now. Yeah, we're doing ring. I'll start up the path with the last.
Oh, you're doing ringleader?
Yes, I am.
How long have you been in there? I'm real tempted not to jump in the ringleader.
But I've done most of the optionals, so.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's such a big pile of XP. If I come in there and get 80% because you've been in there for 10 minutes, then...
Okay, step in and then you'll know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I can say.
Yeah. I don't remember what quest you said you were going to do, but I didn't think it was that one.
The next one in that chain was just breaking boxes, which is nothing.
Show
Just
you
help
nothing.
do the longest ones for you.
The longest one, so he goes into Kobolds and Ringleader. I love you. Aw, shucks, has died. Alright, let's look at how many XPs. Yeah, see, so I'm already minus 80%.
Wow. Okay, I'm sorry.
So you must have been in here a minute. I'll give it a minute and see if it ticks down, but if not, I'm just going to exit.
Okay.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Okay.
The quest is... That's too much XP for me to just leave 80% of it on the table.
I agree with you. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I thought you were going to do, like, one of the long, annoying quests. It's cool. I'm going to go grab... Do I care about any of those things? Not really. Not really. Okay. Ready? Okay. Let's knock out a burning the light. Bringing the light. Burning the light. So my wife, I was telling her that she needs to just talk to her doctor and see if she can take a medical leave, because her eyes are just... Her eyes need more time to recover than she's giving them. I'm like, just talk to your doctor, get a medical extension, because you can't see, you can't work, and if it's affecting your work, then it's going to mess you up. Oh, no. I was playing that guy because I needed a break. I was not mentally prepared to turn around and roll up another variation of the same character. It turns out I'm more attached to this character than I thought I was. Get him. Oh, he's not going to get him. Well, don't stand over there and not get him. Gomish is in trouble. Now it's just me that's in trouble. That's fine. I'm not important. Well, none of us are going to last much longer. I used both lay on hands. You better just shrug it off. You better just shrug it off. If you would have just killed that guy that you were supposed to kill in the first place, it never would have happened. Go trip him. Oh, you just killed him instead. See, you could have just done that. Just would have done that either time, buddy. The quest would have been over. Oh, I should name my character Okay Bye. Okay, bye. That would have been funny. Go smash that. Never mind. He doesn't want to smash it. Look at these. These NPCs are running faster than me, and I have monk levels. This is not acceptable. Shallow has passed away at level 11. That's rough. Beef says my next character name is Bye Felicia. I'm out of here. Alright, we have 7 points in the tree. Alright, so we can shift over to here. Run away. Alright, what's going on, Forehand? What are you doing? What are you wearing?
I'm gonna finish this thing up. I'll get some XP out of it.
You're still trying to finish that quest?
Yep. I told you I had some time to do it yet.
Oh
I
my
went and got the
goodness.
spider, did all the optional, got 3,200.
Man, you're so patient. Oh, I'm gonna go start breaking boxes for you then.
Okay. I'll be there as fast as I can.
Sounds like you're taking your time, so I'll just relax and take your time, I guess. Forehand so slow.
Slow
He's got
hand,
4
that's what-
hands. He doesn't have any legs. He can't move. He's got to crawl along.
I had some springs on this guy.
Time to start smashing.
Oh my goodness. I'm certainly not optimal today myself. I should go do rescuing the daughter for some speed clicky boots. If you go get 2 of those, you really don't need anything else. That's 20 minutes of expeditious retreat.
3 exits lead to Rome. You must hurry before Hazard knows you are here.
Problem is, it's like such a slow run to get to that quest. I know, wasn't thinking. Yes. Well, I have to wait for Forehand anyway, so I can give an extra minute or 2 to summon the hireling. Since when's there a box here? What? Forehand made it into the quest. Now I know I'm running slow. Forehand's like, Samus, I'm not slow. I don't like it when you call me that. What was I saying? So slow. It's alright. I've been slow once or twice.
It's I like it the way they say it on in one of the movies. You know, about being slow. So slow.
So slow. I'm slow because my mom's favorite snack when she was pregnant with me was paint chips.
As the last crate splinters
All
apart,
right.
you know
Four Hands' next character should be named Resident Sleeper. He only fell asleep on us that one quest, Beef. One quest. That's not fair.
Actually, probably 2. Maybe even 3.
Alright, I'm going to go back and get some Expeditious Retreat boots, even though it's going to kill me.
That's... Pete, why aren't you joining us?
He's probably either on his way to work or at work.
Oh man, it is that late. It's 3:08. Didn't realize it.
Yep.
Your victories have made the village much safer.
He's probably watching the stream on his phone, typing with one hand while driving to work through Kansas City traffic.
Out in the wilds of
Like a
Corvus.
boss.
Okay, then he's the man.
Shh, don't lead us to believe something different. Just continue being completely unsafe driving to work. Just make sure that keeping your Twitch subscription and your Patreon subscription are in your will. Beef's taking the bus. Nice. Sooner or later. Talk about falling asleep. Run! Oh, I have sprint boost. Run! I forgot I got sprint boost.
Don't run.
Beef, this Saturday should be the day that we make the run on the Strim Tom's TR record. I know I have not cleared a week, I didn't know what the bonus was, so it's not like I could have planned this a week in advance or whatever, but
This entrance leads down.
I could probably be ready to TR by Saturday. I have to stop what I'm doing for a day or two. So this weekend is
Brazilian smite.
a buddy bonus.
They don't look capable of withstanding blows from your weapon. The cells in this room hold a number of desperate Porthos villagers.
So one of the things I want to do is I want to try to break Strim Tom's leveling record. Speed wise. And with the buddy bonus, this would be the weekend to do it. I know. Well, not just mine. Just saying though, today would be the day to or this weekend would be the weekend to knock it out. We could do it. $50 XP potions. Nothing but R1 high XP quests and fresh characters ready to go, or not fresh characters, but fresh TRs ready to go, it would be hot. Speaking of hot, our daily dice is reset. Wow, 100 experience points. Woo! I've got Guard Judge badge. I didn't even do that part of the quest. Ooh, almost forgot about the trap. And by almost, I mean completely forgot.
So did your Harley.
Nah,
I bet he's been in there more times than you have, and he didn't even speak up.
He didn't care.
You have reached the devoured stage. Come ahead.
I was busy running my mouth again, not playing my character.
I saw 20% of your health just disappear from no.
Yeah, that's fine. When we get to 50, I'll put a lay on hands on.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not quite 50.
You got,
I have
yeah,
59. I have 30 out of 59 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, I got slightly more hit points than that. The next point of damage will put me there.
The evil complete will spill innocent blood.
We have to prove to the world that we're as entertaining as Strimtom by doing the impossible things that Strimtom does. That's what we have to do. Animal is perched at level 8. What an animal. What an animal. He's just going for it. Look, if Strimtom wasn't such a great player that he deserves to be emulated, then I wouldn't have to do it. I wouldn't have to go out there and try to do it. But he is. That means somebody's got to do it. It's really the greatest form of flattery. Give me some booties. Give me some booties. Give me your quest again. I'm gonna go rerun this stupid quest. No. No. Oh no. It's all good fun. I love Strimtom. I said he knocks out the thing. You're envious to the point where he makes you play smarter and better. And I think that's something really important. And it gives you somebody to strive to be as good as. So like, I'm also really jealous of LSV when it comes to like his playing Magic record, or not Conley Woods anymore, I don't think, but somebody like Conley Woods, somebody who has a play style like I have, has a deck design like I have, but I have not done anywhere near as well in tournaments. Just gives you something to like. I should have went down a thing. That was dumb. Should went down a difficulty. It's not out of jealousy. It's out of a desire to improve. Sometimes it's just pure jealousy, and I fully admit that.
The cells in this room are
Sometimes it is out of jealousy, but most of the time it's not out of being jealous. It's out of respect and wanting to be as good, or show that I'm as good, or try to show that I'm as good. Sometimes I'm not. Alright. Run faster. Let's not forget this trap this time. Let's not forget the trap. Whoop! Oh, I fell down. Gravity, why? Why do you hate me? Run to this side of the room. Also need to not be reading Twitter while I'm trying to power level a character. But I do it anyway.
have reached the Devourer's center. From ahead you hear a woman's plaintive cry.
Wait, did I just not fire off the Expedition Retreat clicky in this quest? So many misplays.
I think I'm gonna go and fix me some lunch.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap up a little early. Well, not early. It's already past what I normally would end. But I'm gonna wrap up here in a little bit as well.
The evil cult leader spilled innocent blood no more.
Kind of want to try to grab a nap before things all pile in together tonight. Because once things start to happen, it's gonna steamroll really quickly.
This entrance leads down to an ancient caravan.
Alright, so that's level 3. We have our 2 Expeditious Retreat boots. So the next thing we have to do to get caught back up to where we were when we died is we need to unlock sorry, my brain is farting all over the place. We need to unlock Free Agent Favor, the first tier at least. Once we have that in place, then we will have gotten caught back up to where we were, which is a reasonable goal. So we'll probably do a few more quests. We probably won't get quite that far. Huh? Oh, are we... How did our stance wear off? But we'll make a little bit of a shot at it here. Fist, 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 fist. Let's see. That is caught up now. Spot is caught up. Just say search. All right. Big question. Do we go for the mobility stuff, which is good, or do we just take toughness again? I really feel like we just keep taking toughness. This character is really meant to just be... Do we Stunning Fist also? Now's the time, right? Yeah, maybe... Oh, I used my bow at some point. That's what happened. Yeah, let's try it. I would like to have a Stunning Fist. I'd like to give it a shot. I don't know if it'll... I'm going to put it 4. Sure. Sure, for sure. I know one of the things you get on the tier 4 is like I know the angles, but for wisdom, right up here, deadly instincts. So speaking of, where do we want to put this? Oh, of course, the bird. Duh. Yeah, looks good. Let's see, Forehand's still in the party.
I'm sorry, I'll leave.
No, it's totally fine. I was just examining what was going on.
I was examining my character and see if there's anything I can do on this guy. All he is just to make sure he stays alive and then be able to invite people into the game.
That's not unreasonable. Alright, where there's smoke, walk the butcher's path, troglodyte's gate, swipe signet, stones run red, stealthy repo. We could probably knock that out. Smuggler's warehouse, retrieve the stolen goods. We can knock it out really quick probably. Red Fang the Unruled. Probably need to wait a little bit. And Misery's Peak. Really don't want to go do Misery's Peak. We're probably going to have to though at some point. Let's start on the other side of the over here. Again, free agents important for trapping. Oh, how are you on encumbrance? Still says light. Oh, that was a nasty little lag spike.
Okay, I'm seeing the fireworks in the marketplace that we normally see with the what's this guy's called? There he is. Yeah, I see he is up there.
Gonna have to be more specific.
This is the Traveler. I didn't know that was starting.
Oh, it shouldn't be.
It is. It's up right now.
Well, the fireworks might be up, but the Traveler shouldn't be here.
I see a token of the Traveler. Yes, give it.
He's giving out tokens.
He says I gotta have a token of Traveler to do it.
Yeah, there you go. I say he shouldn't be here. He's not supposed to be on this server. Of course, that doesn't mean that he won't be. It just means he's not supposed to be. That's interesting, though. It's the same thing with, like, Cove. I really think that they should have brought Cove back. Or let us have Cove. I don't know.
Cool. The fireworks are really cool out here. I like to see them going up.
Need to also remember my bird attack. I thought there was a
wary kobold guards this room. You may be forced to fight.
attack mode there, guy.
Yeah, your fire's just standing there.
Yeah, he just wasn't in attack mode. I lost those low-level Vorpal wraps, too. Man, that death really hit me. Way more than I realized. No, I want to stay away from that optional. I don't want the hireling to go and aggro it either. Oh, I thought there was a caster this direction. So I was being extra careful to make sure I didn't hit the caster. Must be over here. Which bloody key does it take? 15? Wow, that seems like a lot of key. It's like a monkey. Hey, what's up?
How you doing, Top?
Surprised that you're awake already.
Yeah, I got woke up.
I told you, Sam, you're making too much noise.
Good.
That's forehand.
Forehand. Forehand was doing it.
Hey, you need to stop making all that noise.
Can't help it.
Where's Shu at?
He had to run an errand today, I guess. He was able to take time to like finish a wiki project, and he took off. So the new quest by level page supposedly has been rearranged into a sortable table, which it is. And then I don't know, but I thought he was going to be working on checking up the XP run.
Okay, cool.
So yeah. Oh no, I'm pretty pleased. I would like to be able to also highlight a row, like flag them either at not done per se, but like for ones that I would like to do. Ooh, vorpal comma. Do I need a vorpal comma? Probably not. Once that's finished, we'll do this quest. This quest is the right favor. I like. Was
I'm
having
here.
What?
I'm here. I mean, I'm here, but I'm here.
Okay.
You're here, but not there. That's what you're saying.
What are you saying?
Oh.
It shoved me down into AFK because I was talking to Becky and she left now, so I'm here.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, is that what I was supposed to say?
I get it. You're back now. Okay. I mean, whatever, however you want to describe it was fine.
Okay. Hi, Beef.
Don't think Beef is really here.
No,
Did he
Beef.
leave already?
Yeah, he had to head off to work.
Yeah, I think he went to work.
Yeah, well, hi, Beef, anyway.
That's right. You teach you.
It's not my fault that he's not here to hear it.
That's correct.
I tried.
He'll sense it through the emotional webs.
He'll come back all pissed off.
Yeah, maybe.
So, what was she telling me? I went to work and doesn't she know?
Alright, you ready for your 1-day TR, Tlab?
My 1-day TR, are we doing this?
I don't know. This weekend would be one of the better weekends to go for it. I don't really have the day to do it, but...
I mean, I would have to get us up to 20.
I mean,
But sure.
I gotta get to 22.
That doesn't start till tomorrow, though. Didn't we already get that information?
Yeah, it almost always starts on Thursday sometime.
Yeah, usually in the afternoon.
What is the
East Coast.
bonus?
It's a buddy bonus up to 25%.
5% for each person in your party.
So I'm saying
Well,
this
how does that
weekend would be the
equal
weekend to
25%?
go for it because you get the extra buddy bonus to hammer it in.
I mean, if you want me to, I can zerd to 20.
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
I was just saying, if we were gonna do it, it would be the weekend.
Okay.
I just don't really have the. I don't think I have the time this weekend. Although, what do I know? Maybe I do. Maybe it rains or is hot. Who knows?
Okay.
It's pouring rain. It's pouring rain. You can't work on the bus.
Well, that's not the reason why. The reason is this weekend is pre-release.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me rephrase that. No, I cannot do it.
Yeah, I have to run the pre-releases this weekend. I don't have a 10 continuous hours. I mean, we could, if we were ready to go tomorrow, we could do it on Thursday, but we wouldn't be able to get Tobrel. We wouldn't be able to get beef.
Yeah, I know, it'd just be me and you.
Yeah.
That might be kind of rough.
I mean, it'd still be fine. It's just we wouldn't get that extra 25% that makes it worth doing.
Right.
Like rushing this weekend. Which is the point. The point is to rush the weekend, not...
It is.
Yep. Well, there's one. I thought so.
Oh, is the chest empty?
I have no idea. Probably.
Okay.
I assume you emptied it earlier. I filled it earlier. How about that? I filled it after my desert runs.
Then it is not empty.
Okay.
That means I have to get my butt moving.
44 minutes ago it was empty. Or it was full.
Yeah, I've been talking to Becky, so...
I don't need to hear your excuses. I need to hear you're being better.
That's not an excuse.
Sounded like an excuse. Slab, would you vote for excuse?
Yeah.
Okay, bam.
It's not an excuse.
Well, think about that.
I can't really do anything online when she's talking to me.
Oh, that definitely sounded like an
Would-
excuse.
Let's just be honest now. Think about it. The definition. An excuse is any reason it is given for a event or a reason to can't complete something. So if you're saying I was talking to Becky, then properly by the definition, that would be a what?
I'm not saying it's not a valid excuse.
A reason for not doing something else.
Oh my goodness, can't even admit it. It could be a valid excuse.
It can be a very good excuse. It could be the truth.
It was not an excuse. It was just something that I would always do. I even had to take my headset off and give her my complete attention.
Okay. The reason I tell the police, tell the police.
The reason I tell the police.
The reason I tell the police, I gave my wallet to the guy because, he had a gun in my face. That you would say that's not really an excuse, but I would say that was an excuse to give a guy my wallet.
Warhand, did something happen to you this week?
Yeah, he was
Not this
mobbed.
week.
Oh, okay, that's just straight.
Never have been mugged.
He was robbed at gunpoint. by an 8-year-old boy with a squirt
I
gun.
Oh, the trap's gonna kill you.
think the cops are gonna ask why you gave somebody a gun. I mean, a
Your
your
wallet.
wallet. That's not an excuse. That's a
Trap
reason.
kill.
Why did you give your wallet away? Because I didn't want to get shot.
That seems like an excuse to me. Getting shot's not that bad.
That all depends on how you get shot.
22 in the hand is really painful.
Been shot plenty of times. Not that bad.
It doesn't make a difference how bad it is.
It's not that
You
bad.
didn't want to get it. You didn't want to get shot.
That's
a
not that
valid
bad.
reason for not. For
Not that bad.
No, I was gonna wrestle him down, officer, but I got shot yesterday and I didn't feel like.
Oh, that
getting
sounds like
shot
an
today.
excuse.
It's an
Hey,
excuse.
Scamore, what's up, buddy? I got shot yesterday. I didn't want to wrestle him to the ground. Man, these excuses are piling up.
It's not an excuse.
All
That's
excuses.
why you didn't do something. I didn't do the dishes because I didn't feel like it.
See, just because it is a reason doesn't mean it's not an excuse. I heard getting shot in the rooster sucks. I've never been shot in the rooster. I've
I
had
hope not
roosters
either.
shot, but
If you did get shot in the rooster, you'd
I
be a
thought you
hen.
left. I thought you left, Shu.
When it comes to conversations like this, he's right into it.
Shoe's not here.
I just log the stream off
Oh,
because
man.
I can't, that
Oh, he did, but now he's back. Oh, well, there he is. There we go. That was a Shoe comment talking about getting shot in the rooster.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Are you gonna say it's an excuse of me shutting down the stream
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I liked.
Because you got shot in the rooster? Yeah. Oh.
I don't have a rooster to get shot in.
Not anymore. I got shot.
No, I never had a rooster.
Oh, man. I had a rooster once. He's a good guy.
My kids had a chicken.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
4 of them.
I've had
No,
more than
hens don't
200.
cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. They all cock-a-doodle-doo.
No, they don't.
Tatas?
The rooster is a cock. The hens are not cocks.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. They all make a noise
Ooh,
that's
a
just like that.
13 croquette.
Had to pick up your nephew from school and now he's napping on the bed. That's what happens when you feed him the ether pills. Go ahead, go to sleep. I don't wanna. Go to sleep. Breathe us in. So sleepy. That's right.
So, I hope you're not telling me that she drives a van and goes around schools with ether.
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't
he
think
does.
Shu drives though. I think he just gets a bus.
So he literally picked him up.
Yeah. Picked him up on a bus.
Well, that would be the bus picked him up.
It says free candy on the side. See, there you go.
Do I have enough experience things?
I don't know.
The
That
back
would be an
door says
excuse.
puppy.
I would not know how to answer your question.
No, that's a relatively
Oh my goodness.
informative statement. I asked a question, you answered it. I wasn't asking you, I was asking me. But you did answer it, so that's not an excuse.
Who
It's
can turn down free candy and puppies? I can. I don't want free candy, and I don't want puppies. I'm over puppies right now. Unless it happens to be an Irish wolfhound, in which case then I'll probably reconsider.
Teach you out of house and home and
As
bus.
long as I don't
That's
have to
fine.
bring one home with me, I don't mind puppies.
I'd rather have a
No,
cat.
I will not get in your van.
Yeah, I don't want a cat. I'm done with cats. In fact, I'll send you a cat, Scamore. Send me your mailing address, I'll send you a cat.
I love the kitties. Kitties
I
are
even
so
poke holes in the
cute.
top of the box.
Lay thy hand and then go out and hit one of those exploding barrels.
I don't know how to pronounce that name, and I don't need to.
Oh no, he actually sent me an address. I gotta mail him a cat.
Oh, it'll be dead by the time it gets there.
I mean, there's services that let you mail animals.
No, I'm
A
gonna
lot of money.
just gonna put it in the if it fits it ships box, the USPS.
Just a couple of holes punched in the top.
I may put holes in the top. I'm not sure yet. Depends on how annoying the cat is to get in the box.
Oh,
I might take an ice pick and get that box real good.
not seeing. Oh, this is my last one.
Not flies. Don't tell me it's flies.
What?
Sam's sitting there waving his hands.
Of course it's
over in
flies.
front of him.
Don't be ridiculous.
He's going crazy.
Uh-oh. Gomish, finish the quest. Yeah, good man. Avenge you? Oh, I'm not avenging you. You died.
Where's your wife with her fly swatter?
She's upstairs. Kitty has claws and can put its holes in the box. Not if I duct tape its hands down.
You're bad.
Beef was like, I don't think you like cats. I would even go so far as to say you hate cats. I'm like, no, I don't hate cats. I had a good cat once. I had 2 good cats once. 2.5 good cats once. Now I don't have a good cat anymore. This is like the grandchild of the Hellcat.
I love those.
I mean,
YouTubes when they sit there and say Hellcat, and you watch this kitten or cat they may have, it just really just attacks you just from nowhere, and he always goes for the midsection of your body between your legs. It seems like it always jumped that guy, and he says, "Look how Hellcat I got."
Yeah, that. So I've told the story, but the Hellcat was picked up on the side of the road in like a bag by my mother-in-law and dropped off at our house. She went, "Hey, I pulled it. I saw this on the side of the road. I picked it up. It's yours now." We're like, "Thanks, appreciate you." We're pretty sure that it was half like wildcat, bobcat, something from the coloration, and it's just its attitude in general. Such a
I'd have an
Such
attitude too if somebody stuffed me in a bag.
well, it's not that bad. But this thing was such a little monster. The only person that could even touch it, was allowed to touch it, was Remy. And even then, he couldn't like really touch it. He only could like kind of touch it. Cat was just a jerk. Just a jerk. Took off. Oh, that was not the button I wanted to push. Took off. Came back pregnant. Had a kid in the washing machine or the dryer. Took off again. So we had to like bottle raise this kitten. That kitten, after we got moved here to the Niles house, I'm not even sure how she did it, but somehow she got pregnant. Came back, had a kitten, and started ripping her fur off. Like ripping her fur off. That cat was called the zombie cat. Started ripping her fur and her skin off. Repeatedly. We'd get her like treated up, healed up, and she'd just keep doing it. It was the worst cat. That cat eventually got released to the wild.
That was one anxious cat.
Okay, that made me nervous. watching you do that.
And then, why? It's level 3, I haven't invested any gear in the character. The character dies, so be it. Or whatever. Alright, how we doing? We have 4 remain. So let's just get up here.
I've been listening to you guys, and I've just been blindly breaking down things, and I just realized, hey, wait a minute, I used that.
Well, it's
Maybe I
gone
didn't
now.
want to. Maybe I didn't want to do that.
Come on, kobolds, get up here. You're holding up the line, kobold.
This is really a nice crossbow for a level 3.
Yeah?
Base damage rating is 14.3. Critical is 15 to 20 times 2. Dex bonus plus 2. And adds keen. Wait a minute, what else is it?
Okay,
Oh,
so
chaotic. It's plus 2, but it's also keen, so
Yeah, Keen on a great crossbow is really strong.
13? I mean, 14 point whatever.
14 to
I haven't
20.
found anything that remarkably that's even close.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good one.
to the comment about being in a bag is not so bad. Well, I don't know if it's the one going to the morgue. That's pretty bad.
Why? You don't care anymore. You're in the morgue.
It's true, unless I wasn't dead.
Well, then you just get out of the bag.
And not if you're paralyzed.
Well, then it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, I kind of disagree on that.
No, because you're not going to be alive that much longer because you're in a bag.
If you're just paralyzed,
They'll
you would
find
like
it.
to get out of the bag.
They'll find it when you go and they start your autopsy. They'll cut you open, you'll start to bleed, and they'll be like, oh no, this guy's still alive. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
Why is this not recognizing the essences I have in my bag?
This I don't want to fight. Go get him. Out of here. So did you get them? Did you get them both? You did get them both. Heck yeah. What if the doc is an intern? Doesn't matter. Even the worst doctors will know that if they cut you and you bleed, they should check for a pulse.
I thought the first thing to do is drain all fluid out of the body before they start the
No.
autopsy. Autopsy, sorry.
No. They like have to check for pulses and stuff first. But I guess we could look it up, step 1 of an autopsy, and see what they say. Yeah, I really don't want to kill this prophet, but I don't want to be chased around either. Don't think I can get him up on the thing.
144.
But I need to be able to
100 more.
shrine.
100 more crafting levels. I may
Jump
get
up
this
there in
done.
front of you.
See if I can get a stunning fist off on it. Whack. Yes! See if that's enough time to shrine. Guard the door.
You can shut the door behind you, I think, can't you?
Oh, I don't want to shut the door behind me. Yeah, he's holding the door. He's doing a great job. In fact, let that guy walk in here now.
But it's a profit.
Yeah, exactly. Now he's trapped in the room.
Where am I going?
I don't know.
Me.
I often think that. Where am I going? Why am I here? How come there's nobody here to give me under the table rubs? I know the answer to that one's because I can't afford a good table midget.
I don't think I've ever worried about that.
How can you not worry about that? That I literally, all I ever think about is how can I afford a quality table person? Why do you think I stream so much? Trying to save up. Oh, we're out of here.
That one time is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be the best stream ever.
You're going to broadcast that?
Why not? It's the whole point. The whole point is they live under the table.
Oh,
No one can
fix that.
see anything. It's below the table. This is getting a little close to the... Just a calf massage.
I was just thinking that.
Just a calf massage. Foot massage. There's nothing wrong with that. Right up against the borderline. You don't want to be here when I'm doing that stream. What? You've never watched someone get a manicure or a pedicure before? I need a pedicure so bad, actually.
Me too.
I might legit go get a pedicure.
My friend in Texas needs a pedicure too. But he
That's
can't
okay.
because he's on chemo.
Rooster inspection. No rooster inspections on the stream. Alright, what do we got? It's 3 o'clock. Stop it. How close are we to, Oh, we're still quite a ways away from the free agent favor.
You're doing free agent favor without me?
If only there was some way that you could communicate with me to know what I'm doing. Only some way. Like if there was some sort of system of making, I don't know.
Some type of program.
Well, I was actually thinking more of like a series of grunts that could teleport images into each other's brains.
You funny.
Like some sort of I don't know, almost
What about
speech.
some sort of symbols?
Or like some sort of symbols that one could put on a screen that also teleport meaning directly into your brain.
Wood is like, I hate you guys so much right now.
No, I don't care.
That's what I like to call a Wednesday. Alright, well I hear the boss, so I think I'm going to use this excuse to go get some food, figure out what's going on. If I get a chance, we'll come back early enough for those raids at 9. If we get a chance. Don't know we're going to, but it's hard to pass up an opportunity to knock out those 2 raids on the hardcore servers, so I'll have to play it by ear.
No D&D this week, guys.
No D&D this week.
Next week.
I hope I'm ready next week. So much shenanigans. Alright, let's dump a bunch of stuff in the thing for wood, actually, before we leave as well. Yeah, there goes the boss down the stairs, I hear.
Oh, I don't want to use these bolts.
Who blames you?
Who else died?
Hey, cutie pie.
Oh, level 20.
Tired and just wanted to go to sleep.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be free in just a moment.
But should I call the eye doctor and see if
Yeah,
and talk to him, or if I...
that seems reasonable. I'd give him a call. Give him a quick call. Alright, everybody, with that, I'm going to take off. Let's see who else is streaming. I know StreamTome was streaming last I looked. StreamTome's always a fun watch. I'm not going to raid anybody because it's DDO day. DDO stream day, but StreamTome's up and running, Rain's up and running, Nubakai's up and running. Jose from Baco is running. I've not caught that person before. So, yeah, got a couple of excellent DDO streamers to choose from. Once again, don't forget that it happens to be September. So if you can donate, hit that button. $2.50 to you, $2.50 to the streamer you support. It may not seem like a lot, but you'll make a streamer's day. I guarantee it, and they'll really appreciate it. Doesn't have to be me, but I would also very much appreciate it. Alright, everybody. Peace. Much love. We'll see you in a few hours. Toodles.
Bye.
Take care.